Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Based Bellagio. Before we start, I wanted to say welcome to all my new viewers and subscribers. But only 12.6% of you that watch the videos are subscribed. A whopping 87.2% of people that have viewed my videos in the last month are unsubscribed. So can you do me a favor? Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more cool gaming videos just like this one. Today's video is about Halo Infinite. My impressions, my thoughts, both good and bad. I want to start by saying I am a long-time player and appreciator of Halo. The entire series from Combat Evolved all up until the lesser liked in the series, like Reach or 5. I appreciate Halo for what it is, a fast-paced arena combat shooter, and I believe the current year of gaming will benefit from having Halo back on the scene. Halo Infinite is definitely being well received by a lot of people. A lot of streamers are talking about it, even Tarkov streamers. And definitely we are experiencing a new gaming hype in a field littered with battle royales and stale games that people are tired of. We're going to start with the feeling of the new Halo, the physics, the movement. The game feels good. It feels like Halo. It's not quite as fast as older Halos, and the jumping doesn't feel like previous Halos. But it feels good and going towards a right direction to try to get people into this game. Remember, they have to appeal to an entire new generation that never played Halo, and that's used to playing Apex Legends and other games. So the game to me feels kind of Apex Legends. You can now crouch slide, you can clamber over walls and vault, and you even have a grappling hook to help get around, which I still haven't even used yet. Overall, I feel like it's a right direction for the Halo series. The graphics look great on my 1440p 165Hz monitor. Very detailed objects and set pieces. The explosions look beautiful. The energy weapons feel good and look good. The grass and the worlds look very good. Even in some of the multiplayer maps using similar color palettes and textures as previous generation Halos, with the one map that feels like Valhalla. And I haven't experienced any artifacts or graphical glitches yet. The sound is okay. On my headphones, it sounds really good. And very in-depth explosions and the gun sounds. Things I don't like though about the sounds is I feel like certain actions are missing sound or could use more sound. And definitely we need better sound indication for when we're getting hit, which is one of my gripes we'll talk about later in the negative section. Overall sound is pretty good though. I feel like they designed this game to be played with headphones, rather than the older Halos being designed to be played on TVs. One of my favorite things about the new Halo is the weapons. I feel like the variety of weapons, and they each have unique flavor and style and purposes. I am really enjoying the weapons in Halo Infinite. I am still learning them, still trying to iron out some kinks in some of the weapons, and get better myself with using some of the weapons. I enjoy the Mangler. Now I'm getting used to the fact that it shoots a giant spike, and you can actually shoot this thing medium range if you have good aim. The new plasma sniper rifle is pretty good, getting used to the idea that you have to heat it up for it to be more powerful, but risking the overheat if you shoot too much, balancing the weapon pretty well. There's a new weapon that looks like the Brutes own it, and it is basically a rocket sniper rifle, or a grenade sniper rifle. Very fun gun. And the Disruptor pistol is a super team weapon that you could use as a support to get a lot of assists, because when you hit people enough with it, they electrify, stunning their shields for 10 seconds so they can't recharge, and also electrifying enemies that are nearby them. Whoever designed the weapons and the balance of them did a great job so far for the beta, and I think the weapons shine. On the other hand, the maps, in my opinion, feel like Halo, but not quite. Too many blocked sight lines, not good enough for marksmans or sniping. I guess in the grand scheme of it, for what they're going for, it might be good, so you're not getting sniped from everywhere. But there needs to be a couple power spots on the maps that everyone knows about that snipers want to go to get a view of everybody. Basically making them exposed to the world, but they can get some shots off. I just don't feel like there's too many good sniper spots for big angles, big views. I have not played all the maps though, and this will lead me to the negative section, and we'll segue into the matchmaking. The matchmaking is appalling. I know it's a beta, and I know a lot of these issues will be ironed out as the game releases fully, as they add more play types to the game. But right now, the matchmaking is horrendous. I don't like to play territories all the time, and I cannot wait for them to add Slayer matchmaking and team objective matchmaking separately, not combined. We need separate ranked matchmaking systems. This whole combined thing does not work. I like playing Slayer with a team. I like playing a few objective-based games with a team, but I would like to pick and choose. I don't want to bring back the veto system, that would be amazing, but I would like to say, okay, let's team up for Slayer matchmaking, or let's team up for objective matchmaking. The team physics are horrendous. Maybe the game was glitched when I was trying this, maybe they're in the process of modifying, but you walk through your teammates. I don't understand this. You can't push your teammates, you can't jump on them to boost up the places, and at the time of recording this video, this really bothered me. Back in old Halos, it was very important to use your teammates, to jump around, to push. Maybe an AFK player you might want to push off the map for fun, as a little joke. I don't like that they took out this feature, and friendly fire is still in. You could shoot your teammates or harm them by accident with a grenade. But you're telling me that I can't push them or jump on top of their heads? Very sad. Another thing is the voice comms. This is horrible. 343 has never done voice comms correctly. Not in Master Chief Collection, not any time. The fact that they have voice comms off by default, that you have to set the button to push to talk, they make it so unintuitive and unfriendly for new players that just assume you could just talk to people. And you can't. Even people that know about it are having trouble with the settings and figuring out what's wrong and being able to talk. And then when it does work, it barely sounds good. You can barely hear people. That being said, on top of it, 343 does not promote teamwork or communicating at all. There is no pre-lobby for you to talk to your teammates, like in old Halos, or even talk to the enemy. There is no post-game lobby to tell your enemy, good game, GG, or to even talk a little respectful smack. I just feel they really missed the mark with this. This kept me from playing Master Chief Collection because I like talking to people, I like meeting people. Making good team plays and having communication are very important to me. And 343, they don't take this seriously. And I really hope they fix the voice comms for everybody. I hope they add a lobby, and I hope enough people complain about this. One of my biggest problems with the game is your shot indicator. When you are taking damage, it is really hard to determine where that damage is coming from because there's not enough indication on the screen that you're even getting hurt in the first place. A red circle pops up in the middle and that's it. There's no damage on the screen, there's not enough things happening around the borders or your peripherals. There is no sound indication during this time, just a red ring that you have to rely on. Very unimmersive. And they really need to redesign this system. Maybe 343 forgot that everybody on PC does not have any haptic feedback. We don't have a vibrating controller. So I feel like with a vibrating controller, this system would make a lot of sense. Your controller would vibrate, you know you're getting hurt, and then the red ring would show you where the bad guys are. But this is very unintuitive for PC. Hundreds of games that have come out between the last Halo and Halo Infinite have better shot indicators for when you're taking damage, and I feel like 343 really missed this one. The experience and leveling system is all off. People are complaining about it. I just hit level 2. I feel like I've been getting lucky with challenges, but a challenge-based system to level is okay if it's a bonus on top of a normal leveling system. So if the challenges give you bonus XP, but there is no normal leveling system. You can have a really great game, get double kills, triple kills, kill-taculars. None of that matters towards experience. You have to kill a Spartan with a certain weapon to gain a level. Very lame. They have to up their ante and fix this and get real with this whole 343 challenge-based system. And finally, will 343 listen? They have a very bad reputation. Master Chief Collection was never finished, never fully fixed, always had problems. Still to this day they have problems. And 343 never listens to the audience. Will they listen to the people complaining now that big streamers are involved? Old Halos never had big streamers involved. And the whole landscape of streaming and advertising and the power that these people have on game companies, especially if they go crusading on Twitter or something. Will 343 listen now? We will see. Other than that, Halo Infinite is a great game. It's a free game. I think if we had to pay money for Halo, we would be a lot harsher with our reviews, and everybody would be a little bit more critical. But the fact that it's free, we can lean towards the side of that they did a really great job and provided an amazing free game. And I think that they do have room for improvement. They have a lot of areas they can fix. And I think after a while, this game will be amazing. Thank you very much for watching. Give a thumbs up if you liked the video, a thumbs down if you didn't. Hit that subscribe button. Do me a favor. I want to see you around the channel. So stick around. Hit the bell icon and subscribe today. Thank you very much.